And she couldn't do anything for me because my chronic conditions makes my case more severe, more sensitive. And so she said I had to go next door to the ER.
Hi y'all, where are we at? We're in Kroger, and I've got a Larabar. You can't see it there. I've been fighting with this silly little holder. What's it? It's not a tripod. What would you call it?
That camera handy snake thing.
A pain in the behind is what I call it right now. It's my dash mount thingy bopper.
Oh, that's probably accurate. Dash mount.
And so it's nice, except it's not been working as well. And I just like dislocated my shoulder trying to get it to work in my wrist. So, not that that's not that easy to do. I can dislocate my shoulder doing about anything. So we just got out of the doctor's office with her. Yay! And went to Sam. I went to Sam's, dropped off Rachel's prescriptions from the ER last night. So I've got 5 or 6 to pick up. I think there's been a snafu on one of them, so I have to see about it. Let me think. We're gonna go to the library while they fill those out, you know, because any excuse to go to the library is a good one. I'm actually gonna go to 2 libraries today because I've got to go pick up holds at the other. So we're gonna go to the library, browse for a bit, talk to friends who work there, then go back to Sam's, pick up meds, and then then go to the other library and go home. You want to tell them the exciting thing that happened at the doctor's office at the end?
Oh yeah, we were waiting for all of our stuff, you know, lab slips, prescriptions, and all that stuff. And then you suddenly hear a door fly open and hurry, help, it's an emergency. There's blood squirting everywhere. Like, that's exactly what you want to hear 2 doors down. Where's my phone present?
Meds?
No. Sales call.
Don't like those.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really comforting sound in a doctor's office.
And so, I mean, in my brain, I don't know about you, but in my brain, I'm picturing walking out of the room and like blood being all over the hallway. I don't know why. Watch too much Criminal Minds or something.
Yeah.
But
I've been verifying Criminal Minds.
but it's not. There wasn't blood everywhere.
No,
We didn't see any
thankfully.
blood, so.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with me and appointments. I feel like it has to be me and I do this stuff to patients because I've had it happen in another appointment too.
Really?
It was at Brooks.
Oh yeah.
And I was
oh
like
yeah.
back there by myself and I'm just sitting there waiting for her to
Except
come.
I found her.
Yeah, I didn't know this. So I'm like sitting back there in my appointment waiting for the doctor. She's out in the lobby waiting for me. And so I'm back there and all of a sudden I just hear the nurses start screaming, Brooke, a patient's seizing. The patient, and like I just hear footsteps and pounding and like screaming and it's an emergency. And a few minutes later a nurse comes in and says, okay, you're not going to be seeing her today. And I go out there and I'm like so terrified she's going to be freaking out because we weren't together for that appointment. And I get out there and apparently she had been out there for all of it. She went out in the lobby and it had been a pregnant woman who started like going into a grand mal seizure out in the lobby, like right beside her. And she been the one to find her and tell the nurse and everything. And so, I mean, she wasn't freaking out or having any worries about me. And I'm back there freaking out. And so, yeah, I worry it's probably my fault.
But we love our PCP Courtney, and that went really well. I'm really still like groggy from last night because we got home from the ER at 2 and I went to sleep at 5:30. Sarah wasn't asleep, but I was just like, I don't care. Somebody else will find her if she needs something. So I'm going to sleep. And I did. I went to sleep, and then apparently I just talked to Hannah, and Hannah came to me at 9:30 and said something about waking up with my alarm. I don't remember that at all. Maybe she dreamed it, because I never saw that happen. And she woke me up. We had to leave at 12:30, and she came to my room at 11:30. Said, "Mom, did we cancel the appointment?" I'm like, "No. What are you talking about?" Yeah, I know that. It popped up a couple weeks ago after the snow. I don't know if that did it or what. But anyway, there's a crack in my windshield. But, so she came to me at 11:30 and was like, "Are we going?" I'm like, "No." And she's like, "It's 11:30.
No, you said yes.
I said, "Yes, we're going." That's right. I said, "Yes, we're going." See, don't trust me today. And I had an hour to get ready, and I was gonna take a shower, wash my hair, but that didn't happen, and we're just going with the flow today. But I got dressed. Thankfully, I have a lot of clothes that are like super low maintenance care.
I don't know.
And so we got out on time, and we got to the doctor. Sorry. She does a lot. We just laugh.
You laugh.
You laugh too.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. It just depends.
Depends on how bad I feel.
Yeah. But anyway, so we're heading to the library. I mean, Malabar, yay, coconut cream pie. Oh, it's upside down there. Is that backwards for you? Probably so. But anyway, coconut cream pie Malabar. And I have a pecan pie back up just in case. We're going to the library. Caroline likes the library.
Caroline hasn't been in a long time.
Yep.
I haven't been out since we went to People's for Christmas.
Oh, wow. Except to the doctor. You went to Courtney after that, didn't you? Yeah. You did your tilt table like right before the end of the year. So you've been out. You've been to the doc. You've had an MRI, and because you did that on the 29th, and you had your tilt table the day before that.
After People's?
That was after Christmas. So you've been out. Wasn't it fun?
Buckets.
So we are, but you got to be careful because of the library book debacle last week.
I know. I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna avoid like the kids section.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna take anything from over there. Kids' books are just asking for trouble.
Okay. That wasn't in the kids' book section, though. Everything we got was from the adult section.
Oh, look, Hannah got us from our kids' book.
What was in the adult side because she didn't go in the kids section.
No, it's for the kids' book. So,
Do you have your Benadryl?
yeah.
Okay. We're good. That just occurred to me. All right. We'll see you later.
Hey guys! Sorry for the unplanned vlogging break and, the messy hair, but the hair means I have bedhead, which means I've been sleeping, so that's good. Yeah, unplanned vlogging break happened because I got sicker with bronchitis, and it wasn't good. It was really bad, and even when people just were talking to me, just like, yeah, in reply was a lot. I was like trying my best not to talk to people when they would talk to me. I was trying to figure out how not to reply to some. I was feeling bad, guys. And so yesterday I went to the urgent care clinic. The waiting room was packed, guys. So many people, but it went well. For the most part, I was there for a couple hours. So many people, and whenever I would have to get up for paperwork or something, I'd come back and my seat was already taken, and we would have to try to find new seats. But after about 2 hours, we finally got back to the appointment room. The doctor came in, and she couldn't do anything for me because my chronic conditions makes my case more severe, more sensitive. And so she said I had to go next door to the ER. So when I left, and she also wanted to give me a mask, not the typical, I forgot to take my Vlog mask. I had it out on my table since I was using it the other day, and I forgot to put it back in my purse, because I usually store it in my purse, but I forgot to put it back, and so I didn't have that with me. So, instead of just the typical flu mask they were giving the flu patients, she gave me one that was extra protective, that had like metal on the nose to keep it sealed well, and it was tight fit, so that way I wouldn't have to worry about germs. So I appreciate that. And so she wanted me to wear that at the ER. And so first, Mom and I went to go get food, which I got Panda Express, guys. It's been forever since I've had Panda Express because of my fatty liver diet. And so I went on my fatty liver diet June 14th. And so it was sometime before June that I ate Panda Express, and it was so good. We got plates since the van was cold enough to keep the food in there while we were in the ER, because it was so cold. And so that way we could eat half of it and then eat half of it later, which worked out really well because I was hungry when I got home. But I got rice, orange chicken, which I always get orange chicken, and a type of beef. What was it? I don't know. It's a spicy beef though, and it had peppers and onions, and it was really delicious, guys. I had never had the beef before. I think it started with a K, what kind of beef it was, but I'm not sure. And then we got Starbucks, and then we went to the ER. And the ER, I was surprised, guys. That waiting room was quiet, especially compared to the urgent care clinic, but they won't leave few people in the ER, so that was really nice. And they quickly got me into triage, and then probably because breathing problems, and then just a couple minutes later I was signing paperwork, and while I was still signing the paperwork, they called, which it wasn't much paperwork, guys. I just had to sign my name 3 times. So while I was still signing my name, they called me, and I was just shocked by how quickly they did that. And they got me in my own room quickly, which was great, guys. There were people in beds in the hall, but they got me in my own room, which I was surprised about, which Mom and I are thinking maybe due to my chronic conditions and the bronchitis, possible pneumonia, they were trying to get me away from other patients so I wouldn't get sicker. I don't know. But I appreciated having my own room because I was feeling miserable, and sitting up is so hard. And so I got my own bed, and we were able to have some of the TV on. And I had medicine after running the mini test, which I appreciate the test because they were being thorough. After running all the tests, they hooked me up to saline. They got me some drugs, which the doctor was great. Many ER doctors can be sexist and assume you're a drug seeker. And so I was nervous about that. But that was not the case, at least with me. So I was really happy. So that was a relief, because he completely believed how sick I was and the pain I was in, and he gave me a narcotic, guys. Doctors try not to give out narcotics now, and I didn't ask for one. He just offered it, and I was like, that's so nice, because I was in a lot of pain. And so yeah, they hooked me up to saline. They hooked me up to Zofran, which was the anti-nausea medicine, which I was appreciating, because yesterday morning I was sitting with a bucket all morning trying not to throw up, because I had medicine in me. I did not want to throw up my medicine, guys. And so I was appreciated the anti-nausea medicine. They gave me an antibiotic IV. All the medicine they gave me was IV. They gave me an antibiotic. They gave me a steroid, and they gave me a narcotic, and all of those seemed really helped. I was nervous, guys, because you all know, who've been watching for a while, or if you've seen our mast cell activation playlist or our ER playlist, that Karen does really badly with many drugs. And in the ER, she'll have allergic reactions to drugs, and then she'll have allergic reactions to the medicines that are supposed to stop the allergic reactions, but don't for her. And so I was kind of nervous, because I'm not used to taking I try to avoid going to the ER, and so I'm not used to getting IV medicines in me, and so I was nervous, guys. But I was willing to do it. And so I didn't on to my nervousness. I was like, okay, yeah, we can do that. And but instead I was just like, okay, please do not react like Caroline. I was just thankful my mom was there because she knows how Caroline reacts and she gets Caroline help when Caroline needs it. And so I was happy she was there, so if I started reacting badly, she could make sure they knew. But I didn't, it was weird when the narcotic first went in because, first I started flushing, which I couldn't see, but the nurse said, oh, you flushed like I do on the neck and everything. And I was feeling hot, and so she was fanning me, which helped. And then I was noticing while I was looking between Mama and the nurse, because they were on different sides of the room, and we were talking about my treatment, it slowly, well, okay, within a matter of seconds, but it's like, it went smoothly, kind of how it happened. Gradually it felt, my vision started acting up, and I was like, okay guys, just so y'all aware, my vision is acting up, and I don't know if that's what it's supposed to do or not. And the nurse thankfully said it was, that a lot of people will feel swimmy with it, and so I was like really thankful to hear it was common. And so for a while, if I moved my head, like, sorry, my battery died, and I had to charge it a bit before I could film more. But as I was saying, my head, whenever I moved it side to side, or at all really, just that time I noticed it, was my vision started getting really weird. And I would move my head like this, and I counted, and it took 7 full seconds after I moved my head to actually see the room shakily move. It was weird, guys. And 7 seconds is quite a delay. When you're sitting there counting and waiting for your vision, it's really weird. Let's see. So, I'm trying to think where I was in the story. So, they gave me the medicine, and finally, after all the tests and medicines and everything, I was able to go home at 2 a.m. And so, it was a 10-hour ordeal, but it helped. And I'm so thankful we went, guys, because I was really feeling better after doing it. Now I'm not feeling so good, but the IVs have worn off. So, but the doctor gave me prescriptions, and Mom picked those up today, so I just now took the first one. I'm spacing them out a little bit because they're not the same medicines they gave me in the hospital, and so just to make sure I don't react to them, I'm spacing them out a bit. And so, let's see. Azithromycin, I've never taken this. It's a very strong antibiotic, and so, yeah, I just started this, and because it is a strong antibiotic, it can tear up your stomach and give you diarrhea and stuff like that. I did not want. But a trick to helping with antibiotics is eating chocolate with them. And we've done that for years. And so I got some chocolate. Enjoy Life. Rice Smoke Crunch. Yummy. Really yummy. For those who are interested, it's a wheat, dairy, peanut, tree nut, egg, soy, fish, and shellfish free chocolate, also made without casein, potato, sesame, and sulfates. So it's a very allergy-friendly chocolate brand. And so yeah, I ate half of the bar, took the antibiotic, and then I ate the other half after a few minutes, just to make sure my stomach is good to go. But I probably won't eat a full bar with the following doses. But this dose was 2 pills. The other doses were 1 pill. And so since it was double what I'll be taking the rest of the days, I wanted to make sure, especially since it's the first time taking this, and I wanted to be careful because I do not want stomach problems. So then in a bit, after I make sure I'm doing well with the antibiotic, which I'm sure I will, but I'm better safe than sorry. Especially because some of the symptoms they're telling me to watch out for, I already have those symptoms. And so it's just like, I have to be very careful and very watch those symptoms, make sure they're not getting worse. Because like sleepiness and inability to wake up. Okay, I had that today. I took a 3-hour nap and I couldn't wake up and I was doing very badly. So it's kind of hard to tell. Or heart rate problems or blood pressure problems. Guys, I have those every day. So I'm taking one at a time just to make sure. And so after that kicks in, I can see I'm doing well. I will take, what is this? Norco is the brand name. It is a narcotic, which I was so surprised The doctor was awesome, and he wasn't sexist. He didn't treat me like a drug seeker, because, guys, I avoid taking these drugs as often as possible. The last time I went to the ER was when I hit my head, I don't know, 5 years ago. And so I avoid going to the ER when I don't have to. And I don't even take any medicines for my chronic conditions that cause chronic pain. So I'm not a drug seeker. But the lung pain's been terrible and keeping me awake. And so he gave me this, which I'm appreciating, because the pain after my nap has been getting worse in my lungs. And so this will help me sleep tonight. So in a bit I'll take this, and it should help. And then he gave me prednisone, which I have to wait and start tomorrow because I have to take it before breakfast, after lunch, afternoon, and then after dinner. So it's too late in the day to start that now because it's 7:30. So not possible to start that now, but that's fine. I can take it tomorrow. I am feeling a little warm, but I have been all day, guys. I woke up. I was so happy. Got full night's sleep. I slept at night. It was so awesome. And I woke up because Kayla came in my room to get some stuff for her doctor appointment. And I decided, when I saw it was like 12:30, that I better go ahead and wake up. Because I'm taking some pretty strong medicines to kick it out, so I think they'll help. I don't know if I said so before, but I hadn't gone to the ER sooner, even though I had wanted to. Because whenever we thought about it, we were like, the flu is so dangerous this year. It's everywhere. And it's dangerous. It's getting people hard. It's causing a lot more deaths than usual. And with my body, I just can't fight that kind of thing off, probably. Especially since I'm not only do I have the chronic conditions, but now I have bronchitis. And so, I just couldn't risk it. But I'm happy we went last night. It was definitely worth it. I don't think I'll catch the flu. But just in case, I'll stay on top of my elderberry syrup. And last night I was careful with wearing the mask they gave me at the clinic, and I washed my hands a lot, so I think I'll be okay. But I'm going to go for now and finish charging this camera battery since I only charged it a bit, so I'll see y'all in a bit. Always cough more after breathing treatment because it helps get rid of the mucus. Thank you guys for watching though. I'm looking forward to starting back on vlogging after a couple days of break. Sorry about that break again. I wasn't going to take a break, but then I couldn't talk to the camera at all, and other people didn't film, so there was no vlogs. And I was going to ask my family to film, but with my schedule, whenever I tried to ask them, it was too late for them to film, because I was like waking up like really late in the day, and so it just didn't work out, guys. But I am back, and hopefully within a week, by the time I finish this medicine, I really hope this bronchitis will be mostly gone, or at least even all gone would be amazing, but I'm trying not to be too overly optimistic. I'm optimistic, but I just want to keep my hopes reasonable. So I really think it will help though, so I'm looking forward to that. I want to feel better, guys. But anyways, I'm gonna get some sleep, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night.